the same as the 6S. The other big news of the iPhone 7 is the improved camera. It's an improvement over the 6S, but it is not a huge leap, and it's about the same as the Galaxy S7. The front camera on both new iPhones has been upgraded to a 7-megapixel sensor, while the rear camera on the regular iPhone 7 has a faster f1.8 lens and optical image stabilization, both of which improve low-light performance. And the 7 Plus has a radical dual camera system on the back with two 12-megapixel shooters, a wide-angle lens and a telephoto lens. The two cameras work together as a single system, so you can smoothly zoom from 1x to 10x, and eventually Apple will enable some fancy depth tricks that'll blur the background like a much fancier camera. Here's the thing, the camera is only a little bit better. Day to day, you might not notice it, but at the edges of performance, in low light with extreme detail, it is noticeably better. The major tells are that the 7's wider aperture lens leads to a slightly softer background, and colors are a little bit more vibrant straight off the camera. And where you'll really see that increased vibrancy is on the iPhone 7 screen, which can display a much wider range of colors than the 6S. It's very noticeable. Not only is the screen warmer than the 6S display, but photos look amazing on it. You can definitely tell a 7 photo apart from the 6S when you look at them on the 7. Other phones with dual cameras, like the Honor 8, let you do very impressive focus tricks. Apple says a forthcoming software update will enable a similar depth effect for portraits. But for now, what you get is the ability to switch between 1x and 2x modes by tapping a button, and digitally zooming between them and then up to 10x. Front cameras are almost more important than rear cameras in our Snapchat world, and the iPhone 7's front camera is excellent. It's not quite as wide angle as Samsung's cameras, but it's bright, it's sharp, and the Retina flash is still a terrific idea. The new iPhones run iOS 10, which is a terrific upgrade over iOS 9. It has a slick new version of iMessage with all kinds of new features, a new version of Siri that can be extended by third-party apps, better integration with smart home devices, and a ton of other new stuff. Of course, you can get iOS 10 on any recent iPhone, so it's not worth buying a whole new phone just to get it, but it's definitely worth upgrading in general. The world just isn't ready for the iPhone 7. The most interesting feature of the dual camera doesn't ship at launch, apps haven't been updated to use that Taptic engine, the entire ecosystem of new headphones and adapters required to make use of Lightning and wireless audio is just getting off the ground. Right now, using the iPhone 7 in a case feels just like using an iPhone 6S with a weirder home button and more dongles. It's kind of like Apple shipped a prototype of next year's iPhone disguised as an iPhone 6. That's not all bad. The iPhone 7 is a terrific phone with a great camera and a gorgeous display. If you need a new phone right now, sure, buy one. The iPhone 7 starts at $649 for 32 gigs of storage and goes all the way up to $969 for a 7 Plus with 256 gigabytes of storage. But